Welcome to another presentation at the East Trade Winds, hosted by Bernie Franzgrote and Wayne Pratt. The presentation today is titled Revolutionize Content Creation with Canva Mastery. Our guest is Thea Newcomb. Thea is one of only 45 Canva Verified Experts worldwide, with over 11 years of hands-on experience using the platform and 15 years as a global trainer. She specializes in helping business owners, coaches, creatives, and teams save time, stay on brand, and create better content with Canva via workshops, webinars, and one-to-one sessions worldwide.
Been using Canva for over 11 years. I'm one of 45 experts in the world. The first port of call, if you're taking notes, first port of call is to make sure your brand kit is set up. On the free version of Canva, you can store 3 colors, usually coming from your logo, so you get that consistency across everything you do. Now, if you're on the pro version of Canva, you can store your logos, your graphics, your color palettes, multiple color palettes, multiple brand kits. In fact, I have about 10 or 15 in mine. Photos, you can set up the brand voice. You can feed it some of the content you've already written so that if you are using Magic, it will write in your tone of voice, and icons and graphics as well. Okay, so Canva wins. I'm actually going to jump into Canva right here. Let's go first over to Canva AI. So it's just canva.com/AI. And we land on this screen of, what do you want to do today? And what I wanted to do was to demonstrate Canva code. So you're going to click on Canva AI, and it's going to open up this menu. I'm going to do code for me, and I'm going to put in, now I've created some prompts ahead of time, okay, just to save us some time. I have a habit of missing concerts in Glasgow all the time. I find out the day after or a week later that they were in town, and I missed it. And I'm like, how could Canva AI help me do this? This is Canva code. So what it's going to do is it's going to create a little app. It's also called vibe coding. And I'm going to paste in my prompt. And it's basically just saying, create a stylish weekly gig for Glasgow that shows upcoming concerts from Monday to Sunday for each event. And it's going to allow me to search for tickets, and I can filter out by genre and stuff. Now, I'm also going to just show you an example of one I did. I said to Canva code, make me a content calendar for my Totally Content brand. Totally Content is all about vinyl, CDs, cassettes, mini discs, like all that jazz. And I have t-shirts and merch that I do, and I have a Substack newsletter and that kind of stuff. So I said, give me posts that are going to be informational, entertainment, educational, and promotional. I only want to do promotional posts every 4 or 5 posts. And it came back with this. I also said, give me some good hooks and calls to action at the end. So it gave me these examples of what I can do to create my content. So I don't have to go, oh, shoot, it's Tuesday. What should I post? It's going to do it for me. And I've also done it for Canva training. Hey, do the same thing. At the bottom of the chart, it's given me the attention-grabbing hooks and also some effective calls to action for my posts. Again, just trying to make it a little bit easier for me. Let's check in on what it's doing. That's why I went into this, because it's going to take a minute to do that code. Let's do another example of Canva AI, and we're going to do design for me. And let's actually click social media format. Let's do Facebook post. Design me a flyer for my I'm just going to do Sarah's, what is it? Like a house to let in France. Right? I don't know. I'm very vague on this one. So what it's going to do is it's going to give me some options, some posters, in which case I can then edit. And because I've set up my brand kit, I can immediately get it on brand. It can be hit or miss. Canva AI is hit or miss for all of us, folks. Absolutely all of us. But it's given me some different examples. I could have said photo. I kind of like this one. Photo, or that one's not bad too. I like this one. So if I like one of them, I can click into it and using Canva's editor, and I can change the colors. The wins I want to give you, I'm just going to add a page down here. Now, something that's new in Canva in the past 2 months is we can add different size formats. So if I click the 3 dots, I now can add a real size poster. I can add a presentation. I can add a website. I can add a Word document. I'm just going to do, again, social media, and this time I'll do Instagram post, right? So now I've got this. Let me give you a couple of quick wins. If you want to bring a text box up in Canva, all you have to do is hit the letter T, and you've got a text box. I can also hit the letter R, and it brings up a rectangle, in this case, a square. And then I can make it bigger, smaller, whatever. I can move it around. I can double click and add in text if I want. If I add a C, again, shortcuts, letter T, letter C, letter R, and now I have a nice circle for the C. I can squash it. I can do different things with it. And if I hit the letter L, I can link to these guys, right? I can attach it. And now if I attach this line here, make sure it's attached. It is, right? And I can move it around. Think organizational charts or think customer journey. If I click on the line again, I can even do an elbowed line. So if I move it around, it gives me a nice elbowed version, or I can click on the line again and I can curve the line, right? So we can do curve lines. I can double click on the line and say, hello world, right? I can add text. So these are just some quick Canva wins. One more time, I'm going to hit the letter L again, and I'm going to hit it a couple times, bunch of times. And I'm actually going to group them by just dragging my mouse across them and group them and duplicate. And now what I can do is I can grab all of the lines just by holding my mouse down across all of them. If I click position and I do left and vertically, I've now got some beautifully spaced lines. Hey, we can have a lined page, right? Let's check back with our AI guy. And it's done. Oh, the Nationals coming to the Batas. I'm so excited. So I could go back and I could tell it, make it different colors, apply my brand colors. But all I need to do once it's done is I'm going to publish it as a website, and it will give me the option to do it. And if I hit publish now, I'm not going to make any changes. I'm going to just leave that whatever it is. You could change the name of the URL, but I'm not gonna. I've covered most of what I wanted to do in the 10 minutes. So view website, gig guide, weekly gig guide. So you could do this with anything. In your neck of the woods, you might want to do something else. You could do something like art galleries in Ontario, whatever. And it'll put the map and it'll show the different ones, all kinds of stuff. So it's super fun. So there's the gig guide. And a lot of this, you're going to need to use Canva Pro for some of these features. So if you aren't on Canva Pro, let me just give you a link to get Canva Pro.
Unlock the full potential of networking with East Trade Wins. Are you eager to connect with our esteemed guest speaker and delve deeper into the ever-expanding universe of connections? Simply scan the QR code now and embark on a journey of endless opportunities. Join us at East Trade Wins, where we gather online via Zoom every Tuesday from 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, you're welcome to connect with us. Seize the moment, register for free, and start exploring today. Fancy sharing your insights as a guest speaker? We're looking for you. Reach out to Wayne Pratt to ignite your speaking journey. Email him at wayne@motivateyou.ca or connect with Wayne on LinkedIn. Don't wait. Take action and be a part of a global community that's shaping the future of business networking.